Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. We are still working on maxing out level 32 so we can unlock all of the new parts that came out with version 1.9. If you didn't see the episode where I went through a lot of the new stuff that was released with version 1.9 as well as checking out the new Aorus workshop, I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner. You can go check that video out. Let's get into our email. Let's see what we have to work on today. Ooh, look at this huge budget. Let's do this one right here. It says, hey, so I hear you're good at building PCs. Can you get this PC to hit 19,124 in benchmarks? Can you get it done before 10 days? Dual GPUs for this, please. Have you heard of MSI? They're meant to be pretty good. Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. Cheers. Andrea. So a budget of $7,250 to get a 3D Mark score of 19,124 and use as many MSI parts as we can. I think we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And then let's find a repair. Let's do this one. It says, hi, my rig is broken. It's not immediately obvious. What's gone wrong? You'll have to do some digging. The computer just reboots randomly. It's really annoying. Is 11 days a reasonable deadline? Sure, we'll get it done for you. We'll get it done for you in the next business day. Have you heard of Silverstone? They're meant to be pretty good. Those braided dark gray cables look really nice. Regards, Paul Kipling. So budget of $300 to diagnose and fix. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. He says he likes Silverstone, so possibly his power supply has gone out. That's a lot of power for his computer there. 1,000 watts for an i5 6600. Can't even overclock it, so he may have overbought just a little bit, but that's all right. We'll get a new one in there for him. Let's go back up here. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts for this build. Put in the shopping cart, and I will be right back. For this build, to get a 3D Mark score of 19,124, we're going to go with an MSI MEG X570 Godlike motherboard, a Ryzen 9 3950X, 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z, 8 gig, 4400 megahertz, 2 MSI RTX 3090 Gaming X Trio graphics cards, an EVGA 1200 watt power supply, 4 terabyte hard drive, 1 terabyte M.2 drive from AData. We're going to put that in an InWin 309. And I know you're saying, hey, you forgot cooling for that CPU. Well, to you, I would say, no, I didn't. They didn't ask for it, but we are going to custom water cool that 3950X form. We're going to go with a Corsair CPU block, an EK reservoir, and a Corsair thick 360 millimeter radiator. So it's going to be nice and cool. All right, so let's buy this, and then let's buy all of this. Make sure everything's next day delivery. We accepted that. We accepted the fix. Let's go into our day. We can get in everything, and we can get to work. Oh, we got some PC Bay parts. Let's get this up on this workbench. At least it doesn't look dusty. And then let's get this case. The InWin 309. Let's get this over here for our build. Let's grab our post-it note. Get that thing on the workbench. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if it powers on at all. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, let's get some of this case taken apart. Wow, their graphics card doesn't even use a power cord. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Let's pull this power supply out. Let's take a look and see if it's broken. It is. It is very broken. Do I happen to have one of those? I got a 1200 watt. 850, 250. I don't think I'm ever going to use that 250 watt. Let's just buy another one of these, an ST1000. Let's take a look here. Shop. Power supplies. ST1000. 205 bucks. Let's go ahead and purchase this. Hopefully this is all that's wrong with it. Let's see. What are we looking for? Power supplies. All right, let's sell this broken one. Let's grab the new one and get it installed. I believe they said they wanted gray cables. So, there's black, black. Do I have gray? Here's dark gray. Did they make a distinction? Dark gray. Braided dark gray. Okay. Braided dark gray. Let's see. We have that. Ribbon braided plain black. Ribbon braided plain dark gray. I think that's what they want. Let's get everything connected here. Let's see if this thing powers on. Let's hop into their BIOS as well. Can we do anything in here? Okay, they've only got the one hard drive. We didn't make any changes, but we'll go ahead and apply those changes and restart. Well, it seems to be working. So let's get this case put back together. Let's get this PSU mount on, and then we've got the other one. It's like a plastic one or something that goes on the outside here. Then we'll get the control panel on. And then we can get the beauty panel. Let's close this. Man, they don't even have any fans. Wow, they don't have any fans in this PC. There's none in the back, none in the front. Weird. Weird. Well, let's get this thing out in the hall. They can deal with their no fan problem on their own, I guess. Let's get started on this build. Well, let's see. Get this case. There we go. Man, something was freaking out there. Get the case taken apart. These fans are going to have to go. There we go. All right, let's grab our radiator first. Let's get that thing mounted up here. Big old thick radiator. Look at how thick that thing is. And let's grab our reservoir. We've got the EK100 Revo. That mounts here to the front. All right. Also, while I'm at it, this drive bay, for whatever reason, has to be installed. It's always uninstalled when you get the case. And you always have to install it. I don't understand. It won't ever let me finish without installing it. So there you go. Let's grab our motherboard. We've got the MSI MEG X570 Godlike motherboard. This $700 motherboard. Get this thing ready for a CPU and RAM. Let's grab our CPU first. Let's do fits this PC. I'll save a little bit of time. We've got the Ryzen 9 3950X. There we go. And then, for the RAM, we've got 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z RGB 8 gig, 4400 megahertz. Super fast RAM. Let's get that installed as well. All right, let's get thermal paste on the CPU. Oops. And then we'll come over here and we will grab our CPU block. Got the Corsair CPU block. Get that mounted. All right, next, we need some storage. We've got the ADATA XPG Spectrix S40G RGB M.2 1 terabyte drive. It's another one of those things where its whole name is like a sentence of words. Sometimes I feel like they do that on purpose. They're like, let's see how hard we can make this name. All right, let's come around here to this side of the case. We've got a few things going over here. We've got a 4 terabyte hard drive. Let's put it down here. We also have a power supply. It's the EVGA Supernova 1200 P2. We'll go ahead and get that installed as well. All right, now we just need to get graphics cards in. We've got 2 MSI RTX 3090 Gaming X Trio 24 gig cards. There's the first one, and there is the second one. Wow. Man, those cards are big. 3 8-pin power connectors. Man. Man, oh man. All right, so now we're pretty much ready to cable this thing up and pipe it. Let's start with piping, though. Let's use some clear rigid, and let's use some of these Corsair fittings in black. So I believe this side is the out. So we're going to run from there up to here. And if I have to step away, it's just because this thing is taking a little too much time to run. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Then let's run from here. I don't know which side of this is in. And I don't know if it says it on there. I kind of think it's this side, just by looking at it. Looks like the coolant would go in and spread around and then come up and out of there. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, I'm happy with that. And then let's run from here back to the reservoir. All right, I'm happy with that. There we go. All right, let's cable this thing up. I think I'm just going to go with some white cables. Oh, yeah. I like the way that looks. Let's get everything cabled up here. That was the hard drive on the back there that I was just cabling. Oops, that was the button, not the front panel connector. There we go. All right, let's get some coolant in the system. I don't know what color I want to use, to be quite honest. Should I just go with some clear, maybe some white? If we did white cables, how would that look? This fan back here is kind of white, but it lights up kind of a weird color. While that's all running through, though, I'm going to go ahead and grab a USB drive and get that installed. All right, I think we are ready to power this thing on. Let's hop into the BIOS. There we go. Let's turn our XMP on for sure. Make sure we're booting from our M.2 drive. Go ahead and let the operating system install. All right, we need to get 3D Mark on here. And we probably need the lighting app. Anything else? I think that's probably it. Let's take a look at our lights. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Let's leave the case the color that it is. Let's make everything else match that rear fan. Oh yeah, I think that's going to work. All right, I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. Oh man, there you go. 25,806. They should be very happy. They should be very happy with that score. They were looking for 19,124. So we definitely beat that. Let's get this case put back together, then we'll take a look at it here. I'll get this side panel put on. There we go. Let's make that go away. Oh, I love this case. It looks so cool. I hope the customer likes it. Hope they're not upset with their custom water cooling. Let's get this thing out in the hall, and we can collect some money. Thought I saw something on the board there. All right. Well, let's collect our repair. 5 stars. My PC died for no reason, but they fixed it, and it was nice to see a Silverstone parts used. All right. And then, for the big build, 5 stars. The new PC is lovely. I'll take that. I will take that. Looks like we unlocked some new parts. We've got the i5 10600K and the 10600 non-K, as well as a couple, actually not a couple, we got 3 new MSI motherboards for the Z490 platform. I'm not going to complain about that. Not going to complain about that one bit. Looks like we got another email. We've got plenty of emails to continue building more things. Let's see if there's any daily deals that we just have to have. That 2070 Super Gaming X for $297 might not be too bad. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I don't want the 1080. All right, we'll take that. We will take that. Let's discard that. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified every time a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support the channel or see some behind the scenes footage, you can go check out my Patreon page. There's a link down in the description. There are tiers for every price range, and it would help me out a lot. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands, and I will see you in the next episode.